in this one too, who was in that race. So anyway, here we go. In the number 5 truck. Gonna try to get a good race and a good finish, and maybe even some safety rating out of the truck series, which is rare. There's just so much contact in this series. They run less laps, and it's also 2 licenses below my current license class, so you end up losing safety rating a lot more in this series than I end up gaining it. Through 1. Ooh. Dang it. That's not a good start for the safety rating.
Starting to beat it up pretty bad.
Didn't realize that that thing was coming around on me. Ended up just slowly losing it off the corner there. Rear end's a little bit more planted in these trucks. Kind of lulled me into a false sense of security there. But, gonna see what we can do here. It's a 35 lap race. It's real short. That makes qualifying more important. That's the kind of exit off 4 that we need for qualifying. All right. Rocketing down the front straight into turn 1. Up to the wall. Get that straight shot off. Got loose. Yeah, so here we go. In the 5 truck. I'd like to start in the top 5. I think I saw that the field's 18 deep. So right out next to the wall. That's how you carry that speed through 4. My goodness.
Go like hell.
That's why those guys run up there so high. That's really hooking it up. That's a better lap. Oh my man, I'm 2/10 better than my optimal. Oh no! I just threw it away. Oh, that hurts. I could have had something down in the 2s potentially. That really stings. May have to do that first corner all over again. And, yep, cannot touch the wall. So here we go again. Trick is getting it right up in that shadowy area without touching the wall.
Keep taking it. All that, man. Come on.
So slower start on this one. A lot slower start. Not going to have near the speed that I had on the first lap there. That's too bad to see that get thrown away. But I still got a shot at it if I can hook up 3 and 4. A little bit more careful through there. Decent exit though. This will be all right. That hooked up pretty well and still got in the 2s. So currently 3rd place on the speed chart. Got a couple guys in the 0s, but you know, that's a decent lap. Need a good finish now. Got to translate this into a good finish. Cannot have a race like I had earlier in the week where I was just, you know, bleeding off spots, and I messed up on the pit stop. I think I'll be able to do that better this time. But at least we're in shape now. It's going to be a 4th spot. Dang, Jonathan Schwartz throwing up a sub 29. Alrighty. Class C Fixed action. Take a look at some of the trucks that are out there. There is the 3 of Jay Jones, nationwide on there. Let's see, who else can we see out there? There's my number 5 Resist Silverado. Again, probably going to be changing up what the paint looks like on all these vehicles, except for the A car. The A car, I'm keeping the Corey Bush sponsorship up through the election. There's the 16, is that? Yeah, that looks like he's got Pennywise on there. That's pretty too. Buddy Carl. That is a creepy looking paint scheme, man. Nice work on that. That was good. Wounded Warrior Project on the number 9. It's also a good looking paint scheme. Ryan Long, he'll start 2nd. And Chris Bishop in the 12 is starting 5th. Good looking sky powder blue iRacing scheme. There's the number 6 of Ryan Poplinski. That is a Coors sponsorship. Unsponsored number 18 of Adam Illman. Slowest qualifier on the field. 15 of M. Kip Jones, Toyota sponsorship. And it's grid time. So let's get on the grid. Starting 4th.
1 to go. Start thinking about this restart.
Gonna try to hold on to that.
The outside.
I did not get
close.
much in the way of points in my first attempt at this track earlier in the week. I think it was Friday or something like that. So, gonna try to get a better finish and brush off the sting from that Bristol race that we just did. Win some, lose some. It happens sometimes.
Jonathan, like that paint scheme, man, you build that yourself?
No, I actually got it from a buddy of mine in one of the leagues that I run.
Yeah, that thing looks good, man. I still need to do my truck paint.
Yeah, that Wounded Warrior Project scheme does look pretty cool. I'm getting ready. After I finish up this race, I'm going to sign off and go do new schemes for everything but the A car. Running those revs up. All right, let's see. Go, 2nd gear, 4th spot. If I can get a good start. What's up, Nicaraguan 661 man? How's it going? Haven't seen you on in a bit. Welcome. Yeah, if we can get 2 more followers in this race, that's going to be 100 followers for the Twitch channel. So if any of you guys are not following, go ahead and hit that follow. You guys could be 99 and 100, which would be pretty cool. 35 laps here in the truck at Darlington. Going to be the last Darlington race for me for the week. Yeah, Darlington's been pretty good. Got top 5s in the A car, got 2 top 5s in the B car. Going to try to get one in the truck now.
Pace car's out, be ready.
And there goes the pace car right up on Jonathan's bumper. There's the Green flag.
Green flag.
Decent start. Should be able to single out here.
Inside.
The 12 gives me the room, and he does. So I'm settled into 4th, right where I should be. Coming off turn 2. Now it's take care of equipment mode. Just drive real smooth and focus on these top 3 here.
33.695.
That's the kind of run that I need through 1 and 2. Man, it really likes, there's a point right before I make that cut down off turn 2 where it likes to step out. So I got to watch that. That's how I got myself in trouble in practice. Don't want to get myself in that same kind of trouble during the race. Didn't carry the speed off of 4 there that I'm going to need to make passes. Loose. I like driving in the Cup Series the best. That's got the most power and feels like it generally has the most skill to drive. I like riding them all. The truck's probably my least favorite out of the ones that I drive. Been having a lot of fun in the B car this week. That Camaro, Xfinity Series Camaro, is pretty fun.
Road is open.
That was 3 laps on the tires.
We're going to have to come around to 12.
And I think it's pit stop time. Everyone comes down. So we're going to be this is the order that we're going to be going into the pits. So just really hold it at 45. Stop right on the button. Hopefully I can gain something. Gonna click off the fuel and the tear off. Just give me 4 tires. Didn't quite get stopped exactly like I wanted, but it looked like the 3 maybe shifted and messed up there.
Definitely need tires here, but I don't know, track position might have been key.
There we go.
That's it, go!
Yeah, the 3 messed up, and it looks like the 16 took 2. I was thinking about that. I could have had the lead.
Alright, looks like we can line it up behind.
I run only Fixed Series Nicaraguan. I have not messed around with any of the open setup stuff yet. Might start doing some of that this year. I would like to learn about tuning on the cars, and you definitely need to know how to run those open setups to compete in the Pro Series and stuff like that. I just haven't been willing or able to invest the time into learning how to tune setups and getting them tuned up. Alright, so last time we were on the outside in 4th place. This time it's going to be the inside in 7th. Looks like 3 stayed out, and we got the 16 on 2 tires. So of the guys who got new tires, I'm 3rd best. The 2 and the 9 are the other ones on fresh tires, and then 12 right here to the outside of me. It's going to be a little nutty going down into turn 1. Hopefully everyone minds their P's and Q's. Yeah, that's kind of the way I feel, Mike, is that you have to invest so much time in testing and practice to get those open setups tuned that, I mean, you can use someone's download setup to really get advantage of the open. You gotta tune them yourself. Subco GOTV. I use a Fanatec CSL Elite with the V3 pedals. Oh, that was a bad start. 12 got a huge jump on me.
8, 7, outside.
Thankfully, the 6 was smart and backed out of that there. Bad start. Did not get away the way that I needed to, and the 12 got the jump on me. Now I'm going to try to go back around him if I can get a run. He's working on the 11 of Rachel Hunt right now.
0, 8.
The inside of her. Oh no.
Clear.
Dang it.
Outside. Clear.
That hurt my truck and straightened her out.
Outside.
Wrecking on the back strip.
You're clear.
Oh, there goes another one around.
Caution, caution.
Oh my goodness.
Wait a second.
All right.
You think you're all right out there?
That sucks. I'm going to come in and get full service.
You're behind the 10.
That's too bad.
Appreciate the patience there, 14. That was some pedaling going on there.
I don't think it's hurt too bad, but I gotta
No worries.
take it in and see how much that actually is. Fortunately, it should all be in the side, so it shouldn't hurt the engine at all.
10-4, just good not to have to look at my rear view mirror.
I actually don't know if I want to pit here or if I want to stay out. We'll see. Since that was only one lap on the tires, I might stay out if everyone else drops. Looks like they're going to stay out, so I'm going to pit. Just want to get this thing as repaired as possible and try to battle from the back. I hate giving up all that track position. It's the problem though, man. Pitting, get stuck behind that. Wasn't really anything. Yeah, I don't want to say that there wasn't anything. I saw that she was in the wall. Figured that she might come down, so I could have given more space. Oh, geez, too far to the left. There we go. 47 seconds of optional. Should be able to get all that done. Just take the time, get it fixed right. Still got 25 laps left. We're in the position we're in. Yeah. It's a tall hill to climb, but that's the position I'm in. So, Code JOTV, man, yeah, it's a Fanatec CSL Elite. V3 pedals, got the Fanatec shifter. Used to drive a G27, which is a
Only
great
if I had the money for
wheel,
one.
especially good starter wheel.
Yeah, I spoiled myself this year for Christmas, man. I'm telling you, though, it is pretty amazing.
Yeah, the Fanatec
well
I completely
every
recommend.
penny I spent on it.
So, looks like...
Who'd you get it from?
That's it,
I
go!
did the Yankee Force Pro. They had a good Black Friday deal going on.
Oh, you got a direct drive wheel?
Forking up for it.
That's awesome. I would have loved to have gotten a direct drive, but didn't feel like spending the money on it. There we go. Back up to full song. Seems like I should have all the horses under her. Just a little bit of damage. And that 4X, so the safety rating will be going down again. That's too bad. Next week's Auto Club, though, for the all the NASCAR series, so that ought to be okay. Should be able to recover some safety rating at that track.
Doesn't fix your damage anymore?
15th. So not as bad as could have been. I think there are 18 cars in this race, so looks like we've lost a couple. Yeah, one guy's 7 laps down, the other 2 are going to be behind me.
The radio that you're on has that little mini antenna
So,
on it.
here we go.
You need a tower.
Different look right behind this guy who has Pennywise on his
One to go.
truck. That is a
47.5.
creepy looking
According to my sheet,
paint
it should be on the inside.
and it's going to be 23 laps to go. So not in the track position that I wanted. The goal for this race was to start up front and hold the track position. That has not worked out. It's fine. Yeah, it's always better to win, but you're right. You know, if I can get some passes made here, that'll make it entertaining for the stream at least. So, gonna try to close right up here, get a good start. Waiting to watch that leader go. Leader's bringing him down, and there he goes. 16 pulls down out of the way. Thank you for that.
1:09.046 outside. Leader outside.
Don't want to be here. Yep.
Still inside.
11's backing out. Thank you much. So that's 2 spots already.
31.
Next ones are going to be harder to earn than that. Got to get some of this track position back now, and then probably going to need another caution. So just trying to drive it smooth as possible, because if I don't get a caution, I'm going to need these tires for the whole run.
5-4.
Smooth is fast. Always remember that. Taking a little bit higher line than these 3 in front of me through 1 and 2. And that's why I've got the speed down the straightaway. Again, higher line through 3 and 4. And I've got the run on the 14 down to the inside.
29.8.
He'll back off and let me have it. There's another spot.
20 laps to go.
So now I'm up to 12th. Don't do it, man. Don't do it.
You're clear.
There we go. Now I got to work on that 7 and the 8. That Haviland paint scheme on the 8 really brings back some memories, man. Ernie Irvin, Davey Allison.
30.565.
Oh, that side-by-side racing through 1 and 2. That'll slow them down. I get a good run off the corner. That brings me right to the back bumper of the 7.
Outside.
Gonna try to make the pass stick.
Outside clear.
Didn't have it all before. That's all right.
30.426. Outside,
Yep.
outside.
I was worried about that.
Inside.
See, the 13 really probably should have yielded to the 8 at that point. He doesn't have to, but when you don't, that really jams things up for everyone else. Right now would be a great time for a caution to come out. I could get down pit road, get 4 new tires, need that field all bunched back up.
31.969.
Never know, though. Could happen. Cautions are pretty frequent in C Fixed. At the same time, as is always the case, once the field gets strung out a little bit, the odds of going green increase each lap. Decent run through 3 and 4. I'm faster than these next 2. So that would kind of be the best case scenario, is if I could work past these guys now and then get the caution after I pass both of them. But I do need the caution pretty quick, because I need to have enough laps to do something with it after it goes back green, especially if there's another quick yellow after that. That puts me in 10th.
959. Big picture here today, bud. Big picture.
Now I'm working on the 7. Rachel Hunt's having a rough race. She's been into a lot of folks. So I got my top 10 back at least. Although a top 10 in an 18 truck race, that's still not gonna, that's gonna cost me iRating, and that won't be the points that I need for sure. We got another one slow down to the inside. I think that's the 15. That's what Rachel's apologizing about, it seems like. I am faster than the 7 here, but then it's 5 seconds up to next truck. So without a caution, this is probably all I'm going to get. Unless that half-second gain that I did on Klinski can continue. But I'm thinking that without a help of a yellow, I might be able to get the 7, but that's probably going to be it for me. Just got to keep driving clean, though. What will be, will be. Right on Pedro's rear bumper now. Should be able to get him this lap or next, unless he finds some speed that he hasn't had all race. You just really drive it with that gas pedal all the way through 1 and 2. I like 1 and 2 a lot better than 3 and 4 on this track. I think that everyone who's watching my Steam probably knows that too. 3 and 4 just doesn't have the same feel. Feels like you really have to slow it way down.
30.6.
But here we go. Down into 1, and the kind of what I'm trying to do here is set them up with an exit off of turn 2 so that I can get the run down the back straight. Probably a little bit too careful that I didn't get the run that I needed. Might be able to get a run off of 4 though. Nope. Just going to be right on his bumper. Maybe I'll make him nervous enough that he'll just move over for me.
10 to go at time.
Sails it into 1. Up the track. And we're both twitching around. Rachel continues to struggle. I can just tell that from the chat messages. She's pitting in, she's sorry. That's a sign of a race gone bad.
31.194.
Messed up that exit off 4, and now 7's all over the place through 1 and 2. And in the fence, and that's the spot. Now if we could get a caution right now, I might be able to do something with a shootout. But I don't think it's going to happen. Seems like if there was going to be a caution, it would have happened already. So, 9th place. Would love an opportunity at some more spots, but the main thing now is don't do anything stupid and throw this thing away. Yeah, they're really gone. And I mean, that's part of the problem with starting in the back is I got somewhat slowed up by a couple things that happened on the restart. And they were behind in front of all that, so they just got to pull away. I think my trucks, I don't think the damage is significant enough that it would mess with my truck's ability to compete with those guys if I caught them. I'm just so far back right now that I'm not going to be able to catch them. Looks like the 12 just had an issue though, so that brought those 3 trucks back a little bit closer to me. But again, I mean, it's unless they get damaged or really mess up, it's going to be real tough to catch them. Side-by-side racing though, if they get to racing side-by-side, that can slow their lap times down real quick. So 3 seconds now to the 12. Chris
31,
Bishop.
0, 8, 9.
I was racing with him before I got before I had my trouble. So it'd be cool to finish this out by passing him for position. Ooh, got the wall a little bit.
Caution's out.
There's the caution.
Talk me through
I
your
think
lap
it's too
one
little
time
too
real
late. We'll see. I think that's the race. There are 4 laps to go.
quick. Pit road is closed. Line up behind the 12. Pit road is open.
Yeah, I think that this is race over. I'm not pitting. I wish I could pit, but I'm not pitting because I think this is the race. Who won that thing? Josh Williams. And the 2 is second. Nice win, Joshua. That's too bad. Yeah, I agree, man. I hope that they do that at some point, give us green, white checkers. At the same time, though, some of these things would go forever if they did that. So it's all right. Finish under caution. Decent race. Now I'm tempted to do, yeah, I needed it a lap or 2 earlier. Yeah, 2 or even just 1 green, white checkered. But, you know, you're just going to end up with more incident points, more safety rating loss and stuff like that a lot of the time with those. I might go ahead and do 1 more race, just do the B Fixed to close out here at Darlington. Gonna be a while before we get to run Darlington again. Gotta maximize it. And I'm feeling good about how these races are going, so 1 more run at Darlington before calling it a day might be in order here. Probably Darlington. Darlington's probably my favorite track. I really like this track. After that, Dover would be another one that I really like. I like Richmond. I like all the little short tracks, you know, Stafford. What is it? South Boston's a cool track. That's a lot of fun. Thompson's really cool. I really like Gateway. That's my home track. Yeah. And then, you know, Charlotte's a lot of fun. Texas is a lot of fun. Those bigger tracks. Vegas is cool. I do like Vegas, and that is a good track. 1.5 milers have not been my strong suit, but I agree with you. Vegas, you know, Vegas is a cool track. That's a lot of fun. I did okay there last time. Looking forward to trying it. Looking forward to doing that when it comes back around on the schedule again. Martinsville's fun. Just Martinsville is a very different track. It's very unique, which is, you know,
White flag this time.
it's chaotic and stressful, but it is fun. Let's see, Bristol's fun, but another chaotic and stressful one. I don't really have any tracks that I dislike anymore. I've kind of, yeah, even Daytona and Talladega, it's just that, you know, I just sort of appreciate the different feel that you get each week. Oh yeah, Vegas is cool. I've been to a race at Vegas back. When was that? It's like 07 or 08, something like that. I get you, man. I'm the opposite. I like the ones where I can work hard, get up on the wheel, and really get aggressive with it. It's fun, or you know, where you have to work hard, because that way you kind of get some work to separate yourself from the other drivers. which makes it a lot of fun. Homestead, I love Homestead. I like those. I like those low grip tracks where you can hang it out by the wall. So there it is, 9th place finish.
Yeah, man, this is it. Check a flag.
Too bad about
Oh, man.
all
All
the
day.
wrecks and the troubles that I had. Ended up losing the track position that I worked so hard to get in qualifying. But that's going to happen sometimes. Let's see, 4:52. So I should be able to pop out of here and get registered for the race at Darlington. Had a good B fixed race at Darlington, but there is, since I still haven't done 4, there is no reason to not do another one here and see if I can pick up a few more points on it. Don't know that I'll really be able to improve on that 4th place finish I had yesterday. That was something else.
They're counting on cautions, or they made a mistake and didn't get all the fuel in there, like maybe they dropped on lugs.
50-lap race at Darlington to close out the week. Probably won't be on to do the new tracks tonight. We'll be streaming tomorrow. But yeah.